Driving down a dirt road, rebel flag flying, coon dog in the back.
How you doing, guys? Welcome back to the workbench here at Southern Grace Gunsmithing. Just a quick video update. I done a video a couple of days ago. I think I posted it actually yesterday on the 1911 and what we were doing with it. Well, I went ahead and I got the frame finished out, and I've actually, after I coated it, I actually had to go back and do a little fine tuning on the rails because I wanted a good tight fit. But you can see the frame actually came out really nice. A good solid frame now. I did have the tube that was manufactured on there for some reason. I did remove it and put the holes to put a new tube on there. I've actually got that on order. It's coming from Nighthawk Customs. It'll actually be a Nighthawk plunger tube assembly on here. It's the little details like that that's going to make a difference in this. But as you can see, that the fitment is what it's all about. Of course, I'm going to have to refinish this whole thing, but you can see this fitment is so smooth. It's so tight. There's no movement in this at all. Side to side, up and down. There's no movement in this. It's just as smooth as it can be. It's just absolutely a perfect fit right there. That's exactly what you want for your accuracy. And to show how all this is going to play in, I've got the barrel and stuff here with me, and I'm going to stick it together just to show how the little details make a difference. This is not the guide rod I'm going to be using on this project, but it is the one I'm going to use to show the fitment of the slide to the barrel and the slide to the frame, rather. Some people like a two-piece guide rod. I do not. I want a one-piece guide rod. And there she is. And it's just such a perfect fit. There's no movement in this at all. Side to side, up and down. There's no movement at all. This is going to be an entirely just a highly accurate firearm. You see how smooth the motion is. It's just perfect. And speaking of all that, you can see with that bushing that we put in there that there's no movement in this barrel at all. So this barrel will stay on target. Quick return. You can be right back on the target with a good raised sights like that. This is what's going to set it apart, folks. Now I'm just waiting on a couple of parts that I'm having custom made. The mainspring housing is being custom cut for this. Again, this plunger tube assembly is coming from Nighthawk. I'm waiting on them to cut that. There's a couple of small little things because of the way we done the grip safety. Some people refer to it as beaver tail, but the way we done the grip safety, the way I rounded this down to fit the contour of the hand a little better. A standard grip safety is not going to fit this, so I'm actually having one cut that's going to continue this around and just give it a nice contour and come back up. I have a standard one here. This is a standard grip safety. It would go here, and this is kind of the shape I want. But this one right here, as you can see, there's not enough material here to go all the way up in here, and it's because of the way this is cut. This is just a little bigger back here to give a little more material, a little tougher frame, if you will. It's just one of those little details, and so it's going to have the same shape that it's going to fit the contour of the hand well, but it's just going to be a little beefier and a little more material in here in this weakened area. It's just going to be a little more there, and that's going to make a difference when it comes down to it. It's going to be able to cycle. It's going to be able to run quick, long, and shouldn't have any failures. There's a little more fine tuning, a little more details that has to be done in all this. Still got to put all the internals in. This is just a naked frame, and I just stuck the slide on to show you how smooth and how well it fits. Folks, this is going to be an awesome project. It may be a little while before we get to do any more videos on this project, because now I'm at the mercy of suppliers. I'm having to wait on my plunger tube that's being shipped out. I'm having to wait on a beaver tail that I'm having cut for the project. I'm having to wait on it to come in. A few of those things, hopefully they'll be in the next week or so, and then we'll be able to get some video of the thing in the assembled stage, we'll call it. We'll take it out of the range once it's assembled and run some rounds through it, make sure everything's functioning. Then we're going to tear it all down. If any fine tuning needs to be done, it'll be done. Then we'll put a nice finish on the gun. Install some nice grips on it, of course. But then it'll be ready to run. Hopefully, everybody's going to enjoy these videos and enjoy this project. Another thing I'm going to do that I've decided I was going to do is I'm also going to crown this barrel. I haven't done that yet, but that'll come a little later on. That'll be after I get everything else in here and make sure all the clearances and tolerances, everything like I want. That's just one of those little details I'm going to add on at the end. But hopefully y'all going to enjoy this project. Hopefully y'all going to love it enough to want your own. But either way, we're having a lot of fun with it. Maybe in a couple more weeks it should be done. It's a long, drawn out process to do one of these. Keep in mind, if you ever do decide you want one, from the time we start to the time we're finished, you're probably going to have to allow me about 30 days on it. Maybe as much as 45 days, depending on how much other work is going on in the shop. But there's a lot of time and a lot of work involved in one of these, especially with everything being hand fit and hand cut. There's a lot of time involved in them. So just have a little patience with us. We'll get it done. Like I said, hopefully this one right here will be done in maybe another 2 weeks. I'm going to shoot for having it done in another week and a half. I don't know how realistic it is. Again, I'm at the mercy of the suppliers. This is when they can send me the parts. That's kind of a downside to not having a full machine shop here in the shop, is I can't custom cut a lot of parts. I can only do the minor stuff. I can't do any, like this beaver tail. I can't custom cut a beaver tail. That's something that somebody that has a full functioning machine shop and all the equipment to do that has to do. So I'm at the mercy of their time schedules and things like that. So with that comes a weight, but with that weight comes truly one-off custom parts. This is not going to be your ordinary 1911-inch grandpa carry in World War II. So hope you enjoyed it, folks. Till next time, God bless you. Have a great day. We'll see you then.